guys and girls, Jokester here with another episode of FTB Unstable. We are up to episode 39 right now, and we have been playing with Mekanism. So, you noticed that last episode I left a hole right here, and that's because I want to do something cool. So, Mekanism has their own concept of, the sag mill and alloy smelter to break down items and smelt them back up effectively or doubling. We talked about tripling and quadrupling and even getting up to 5x. We're not going to do that. We have so many resources. I mean, if we look at iron, oh my gosh, 116,000 ingots. I don't need any more. I'm good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, but we got enough. So we could use it for osmium or something like that, but it's not that big a deal. With my digital miner now, that's really cool. And by the way, I carry around the digital miner now and the advanced power cell together, and they work really well, right? If I need something, I just hop over somewhere, drop it down, grab what I need, and it's all right here. And it even stores it in its own inventory, and it's got a chest-sized inventory in there. So that's pretty cool. But for here, we've got these machines here, especially the enrichment chambers, which is what we've been creating all of our components for building stuff. And you can see I've got a lot of stuff. I've already crafted quite a few of these and made them. By the way, last episode when I wouldn't craft the energy upgrade, I was out of sand. So I've crushed some gravel and gotten some sand manually, but in the future I might set up something, some automated sand creation mechanisms. So no pun intended. Anyway, what we want to do with Mekanism today is we want to do at Mekanism, and we want to do a smelter. Should be able to do that, yeah. So smelter comes in various forms. It's a basic smelting factory, or sorry, there's an energized smelter, which is like our standard alloy smelter. But then we have a basic smelting factory, advanced, and elite. So each one of those, if we look at the recipe, uses the previous, right? There's the energized smelter, the basic, this advanced uses the basic, and the elite, of course, uses the advanced. So let's at least get this basic smelting factory. But first, we got to start out with the energized smelter. So let's see what we have. We have everything for that, and let's set it down and take a look at what it does. So I can set that down, and if I were to put something in here, it just cooks it up. It's very straightforward, uses RF, and it takes the standard speed and energy upgrades. And there's also a muffled upgrade too. So that's fun, right? We like that, but we can do better. The reason I put it here is that I want to be able to take whatever comes out of here and auto dump it over. And if you look at the side config, it's already set to output. Set auto eject on and off, and it'll automatically push it over here, and it'll smelt it up. The reason why is because when we use this guy to smelt, not only is it manual effort, but it's also produces the IC2 steel. And if we take a look in here, you'll see that I've got a bunch of IC2 steel. Now, this is the Mekanism steel, and I'd like to have that. I don't know. I just like it. It looks a little bit better. This reminds me too much of other ingots like tin and osmium and so on. So I mentioned last episode about how you can convert that with a drawer. And so let's take a look at that. Let me grab just a basic drawer here, and we'll go grab that steel. And I just need one piece of that, and I need, now let's do 32 for right now. And so all you have to do is you just have to place that down and put whatever you want to convert into inside that drawer. And now, if I were to dump the rest of this in there, right, now it shows, look up at Wayla, it shows now I have 33 ingots in there. I pull them back out, and now they're all converted. Very simple. If you wanted to convert back, you just grab a piece of this here, right, whatever. Put that in there, and then we add that in there, and now when we pull them back out, they're all converted back. And so that's one way to do it. In case you don't have another way. And actually, I want all of these converted over. Oops. Give me that back. Give me that back. Thank you. Okay, so we want to put this in there. And then put that in there, pull them all out, and we are good to go. And this will take forever because I didn't grab out my axe. All right, and let's throw those back in there, and now you can see we have those just mechanism steel. So that's a quick and easy way to convert it. Okay, so we have this energized smelter, but it's kind of boring, right? It's no different than our alloy smelter, other than this will produce steel or dictionary to IC2. This would create mechanism steel if we smelt up stuff. But we want to go with that factory, and let's. That's interesting. I hit R. By the time I hit R, it was hovered over an item. So let's look at it's a factory. Yeah, and that's going to match factory blocks. All right, fine. Mechanism smelter. There we go. All right, smelting. That's what I was missing. All right, so let's look at the basic smelting factory. It's pretty straightforward. We just need to put that in there and pull that out. And now let's take a look at what this does. Ooh, look at that. It does 3 at a time. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So it triples the speed, just like we're up to what the alloy smelter does now. And then we want to see what the advanced one does. And I believe we have, I know we have one, we might have 2. Yeah, we have 2. Cool. So that's probably all we're going to be able to do for right now. Let's see what the Elite does. And that uses these Elite control circuits, which are just a few of those. And we can make those, so we'll get to that. But let's take a look at this. There's clearly sounded like a creeper that was dying. Oh, yeah, that's 5 at a time. So if we were to put stuff in here and make steel, so let's do that. Coal. It's taking a long time to die. Either that or there's multiple ones. Coal and iron. And so we will grab half a stack, because remember, we've got to run it through twice. And so what we can do then is we can put that in there. All right. We don't have to use regular carbon. If you remember, we've got carbon, we've got these plates as well. So the plates are 8 times as much. So in theory, I should have used that. Just me forgetting, not getting used to it. Okay, so that's cool. Now, this has to be run through twice. I don't know if this will pull in here. So if we, yeah, we already have it set to pull. So it knows it's not supposed to do anything with enriched iron, because we have this set to output and auto eject off, or I mean on. So that's good. I was worried about that. So it's smart enough to know that it can't take enriched iron. So we'll wait for this guy to get finished. And then we'll put that in there. And as this, you notice this guy fired up. Now it's auto ejecting over, and it's now doing that. Now there's some auto sort. We'll spread it out, and now we go like, now we're doing 5 at a time. That's much better. And of course that's not good enough, so we'll throw in our energy first. Remember, it's it already needed quite a bit of RF, but if we threw in this, it would be thousands of RF first. So we'll throw those guys in. It drops it way down first. Then we'll put these in. Watch the speed upgrade. There we go, much faster. Look at that, just did a whole stack now. I can double click on that, and there we go. Just did half a stack, sorry. So yeah, that's really cool. We could go even higher. Should we? I think so. I think we should. So smelting, we know how to do that now. So we're at the advanced, right? Yes. And then so now we want the Elite Factory. And so we've got a bunch of these. I already made these reinforced alloy, and it's just diamond, and I definitely use the compressed diamond for those, and the basic enriched alloy. And if you remember, enriched alloy is just redstone and iron. Speaking of redstone, I now have some in my inventory. And so that's pretty simple to make those. Just a little bit of diamond, 1/8 of a diamond per. And then the Elite control circuit, you see we have to have these advanced control circuits, which I don't have yet, but we need reinforced alloy. So we can make a bunch of those, and I don't remember, but we'll make a good, let's make 8 of them. I think that's enough. We only need 2 for there. And then we're going to need our advanced smelter factory back. Now, the speed upgrades, I'm not sure what happens if they stay in here. I haven't shown you how to get these out yet, but let's say we want to take out, I'm okay with leaving the speed in upgrades, but let's say we want to take out the energy. So all you have to do is hit this here. This is the remove them, and it just takes them out. You have to hit it 8 times, and it'll pull out all 8. And so what we'll do is we'll do an experiment. We'll leave the speed in there. All right, and let's add, let's make this guy here and see if it retains those speed upgrades. Moment of truth, yes it does. Good, good, I like that. Let's go grab some things, and this time we're going to use 8 of these. Could have just halved that again, but I didn't. And then we'll need some iron. And we'll need half a stack of that. So we'll throw that in there. We'll throw that in there. And that's going to run through twice. And so let's take a look at this guy. So we've got 7 in parallel now. So that's really cool. We're going to want that auto sort turned on. And then, of course, the side config we're going to want to input, which is already set by default. So nice and easy. There's some security stuff in here. I'm not sure what this does. Input output. That seems to be what that controls, and of course it's full redstone enabled and so on, as we would expect. So let's throw these back in, and then watch the goodness happen. It never gets more than 1 in there at a time. So if we were to pause this, let's watch this, and there we go. It starts filling out. So now, by the way, we're getting mechanism steel, which is my preference, just merely a preference. They're all Oregon Dictionary, and it should be fine. But we're dealing with mechanism, so I want to see the mechanism steel. So let's let this fill out here. And there we go. And let's let it run. Oh, how beautiful is that? Look at that, how quick that was. Man, that cranked through almost a full half stack in just a few seconds. So really, really cool. I like that. Okay, good stuff. All right, let me prepare for the next segment. I'll be right back. So there is another really cool item in Mekanism that is called the Atomic Disassembler. Now, this Atomic Disassembler is, so far we've been using the Tinker's Construct weapons, and it's pretty cool, right? I mean, we have all kinds of great stuff with it. We've got, fortune/luck. It's got decent durability, but we no longer have the ability to have RF on it, and that's unfortunate because now, if we go upstairs and look in here, I constantly have to keep Manulan and iron in there, and so I put this in here depending on what it is, and so I take this out, and this one's cobalt, so there's a good example of the pain that this is. And so let me grab a few cobalt, and so we'll put cobalt in here, and we'll repair this guy. And if I wanted to do this, I have to take this out and put this back in and do that. And my I believe my iron, yeah, so this guy here, if I wanted to repair this, then I got to take this out and put this in, and yeah. So it's obnoxious, right? I mean, I have to constantly be repairing equipment. And at this point in the game, I don't want to. I mean, we didn't have to in 1.7. They won't let us have that lately. So the Atomic Disassembler at Atomic, just Atomic. There we go. It actually is RF based. So let's make this and see what kind of cool stuff we can do with it. So it needs that. Remember, I had mentioned last episode or 2 ago, I accidentally created these obsidian ingots. We need them, right? There's many things that needs it. And these are the standard enriched alloys, which we've already done. And the atomic alloy is pretty straightforward. It uses these reinforced alloys, which is just a little bit of 1/8 of a diamond, and the enriched alloys with these compressed obsidian, which is of course what I use. And we need an energy tablet. So let's make one of those, and that's very simple to do. But remember, I have my wireless charger turned off for right now, just so that it doesn't charge up in here. And so we do that, we do this, and of course it will need this here. For some reason it was working to pull out of the inventory, but it stopped. So I don't know why that is. It was supposed to be in 1.0, and I think it was, and now I'm at 1.01, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be pulling from inventory anymore. Or it could just be that it's a non-stackable item. That also could be. We've seen problems with that. So either way. So all right, so now we've got this. Let's go turn on our wireless charger here. It's a simple toggle here. Turn that on, and you'll notice that this guy charges up. And so let's put this as like number 2 for right now for me. Razer Naga mouse, that really works well to be able to hit number 2. So let's go over here, and there was this section right here is kind of where I have carved out. So first thing is can we use it as a weapon? Now our Nianzhu / Charm is really nice here. So let's see. Sure enough, 1-hit weapon. So, oh, that's becoming nice already. Can we use it as a shovel? Heck yeah. And look how fast that is. That's cool. Can we use it as, oh yeah, definitely mines things. So that's really nice. So this is kind of an all-in-one tool. The other thing is that we have now the ability to, if I hold shift and right click, now that was on normal mode. Now we can set it to slow. So you have like precision work. You don't want to break multiple blocks, and it takes a little bit longer to break these things. And so that's nice. But we can also set it to fast. Oh, that's heaven. Look at how nice that is. Oh my goodness. Wow. So yeah, and you notice that if you just want to take out one block, you know, it's going to be tough on fast. That's why they give you the different modes. But there's also a vein miner mode. And so let's go down here and take a look. So I kind of lit this up already. And so here's one diagonal, and I'm not using my own vein miner, but we've got it set to vein miner mode. And so let's take that. Yeah, it doesn't work diagonal. Okay. It's only one. But look here, we've got a whole bunch. I've cleaned this out, and take that. It does all of them at once, and we just got all 11 iron. So holy crap. And so it's, you know, it's kind of normal speed when it's in vein miner, but if I wanted to go back to fast mode, oh yeah, I can just clean out a whole bunch of this. Yeah, how nice is that? I mean, that it would just clear out ground, you know, if we're looking to clear out dirt and stuff. And I don't have to switch tools. It's so nice. So yeah, I mean, we can use this. Let's go test. Can I get up top? No, I can't. Not quite from here. It's a little bit too, come on, let me out. There we go. A little bit too far to teleport. But, ooh, there's some good tests. So let's test a witch, 2 of them. Takes 2 hits for witches. How about an armored mini guy? Oh, let's try it. That guy's 1 hit. Good. 1 hit for that. Armored, it takes, yeah, it does a pretty good job. Let's try an Enderman. And he teleported as soon as I got close to him. Oh. Come on. There we go. 2 hits for an Enderman. Not bad. 1, 2. Yep. So that's pretty good. Here's a armored zombie. Now, when you add Mechanism, boy, that's a long poison. Okay. When you add Mechanism, you can expect to now get baby skeletons, and which I think, now I remember seeing baby skeletons before, but you can also get armored guys, so you'll see a lot more of these. They also add in some really cool early game stuff. So 2 hits on armored, 1 hit on here. It's not too bad. And look, it's using power, so it's, you know, mildly balanced that way. Hi, bud. But it's you know, it lasts a decent amount. There is no way to upgrade the amount of power on here, so you got to go visit your base every once in a while. And there's other ways we can do in the future to get rid of, or I mean, to carry around portable power with you, like battery packs and such. So we might explore that. So anyway, that is a really cool tool. And so what I'll probably do is I will probably be relegating my Tinker's tools into my bag. Keep them at close hand, right, in case I need them. But for right now, I'm going to just use this guy. it's pretty slick, and you notice it charged up while it came into my inventory. Okay, so guys, that's about all the time we have. I know last episode was a bit long. This episode's a little bit shorter to kind of make up for it, but there's some other things I want to get into, and they're going to take a lot longer than the little bit of time we have left. So I'm going to wrap this up here, and I'm going to squat a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. How do you squat so well? All right, guys. Well, if you like this episode, leave me a like. It helps me so much with the YouTube searches. And if you are new to my series and you want to see additional content, repeating content, give me a like and a subscribe, and I will release more videos. Okay, guys. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.